Hello everyone, welcome back to the second video of Power Pages portal. So let's start. Last time we created Power Pages portal from scratch and saw how to add our first component and what are the default pages that we get in Power Pages Studio. If you haven't watched the video, you can find the link below in the description section or the playlist link on the end of the video. So let's start. This is our portal that we created and currently we are on profile page. Let's open Power Pages Studio. So currently I'm on home page and this is our website that we have created. So let's click on edit. So last time also we discussed that when we create a portal, in the beginning the portal remains in private mode. So currently, as you can see here, it's written expense tracker private saved. So basically our website is in private mode. What it means is that anyone, if anyone has the URL of our website, they cannot just open our website. So if I show you, if I copy this URL and I just go to a private tab and log in, yes, it will ask for a Microsoft account to be logged in. And as last time I mentioned that not anyone with a Microsoft account can log in unless that account is in our Dynamics 365 organization tenant. So let's not keep our website private. So let's make it public. To make it public, just come here, click on manage site visibility and click on public here. Or alternatively, you can, if you are on pages section, you can come to security and you can come to site visibility. It opens the same page and then click on public, set to public. Ideally, the website should made public only when it is ready to go live. So now let's sync it. Let's sync our configurations. And let's now check our website on private tab again. Okay, it's again asking for account. I'm not sure why. So let's check why is this happening. Let me just minimize this and let's come back here. So our our site is currently public. So let's sync configuration again. And let's take the home URL from here. Let's copy this and let's open a new tab and open here. So yeah, as you can see now our site is opening fine on private window as well. So it basically means our site has been public and anyone can come here and sign in if they have already an account in our organization, or they can just create a new credentials here by providing a username and password. And wait, sorry, this is for signing. They'll have to just go to the register and then they'll have to register using an email, username and password. Yes, here you can see that. Now after the site visibility, let's let's see how to modify the theme of the Power Pages portal. So let's close the private window and just come back to Design Studio. and here we will go to styling section, and here we get a bunch of default themes that we can apply to our portal. So let's see how does they look by previewing them right here in the Design Studio only. So if I select first theme, we get a nice nav bar with a dark blue color, and here we also get a footer as well. This looks good, but let's try another. Yes, this also looks good. Similarly, we have this as well. You can also click right here to expand the website here. So yeah, this also looks good. And we have then, I think, somewhat similar to this we currently have. It's not exactly that, but yeah, it's somewhat similar. And then we have slightly green color here, and then footer is in slightly dark orange maybe. And we have this. Okay, so as we can see, these themes are beautiful. Their color combinations are also very nice to start a Power Pages portal. But uh, if you want to provide some custom colors here, we can also do that. So let's try to do this in one of the theme. What we'll do is we will just select a default theme. So let's select this one. So here it looks good, but yeah, we will modify nav bar color and footer color here. So let's see. So this is our currently selected theme. So first of all, let's save this and see how it looks on our portal. Yeah, so it's saved. Let's sync the configurations as well. Good. Now let's refresh our portal, or you can just preview from here as well. So yeah, the theme has been applied and it looks nice. But let's try to modify as well. So what we will do is we will keep navigation bar color to white, and then we will try to change the footer color to somewhat blue. So let's see how that looks. So to change the navigation color, first of all, let's come back to the pages. And on home page, what we'll do is we will hover over the navigation bar here, and here we will get a button here, edit site header. We'll click on this, and here we can change the navigation title as well in portal page, website title. And then we have styling section here, and here we will need to select the white colors. So we have these colors currently added to our theme. So if I just close it and go back to the theme here in the styling tab, so this is our theme, and we have some brand colors already provided by the theme, and we have some extra colors given as well. But if we want, we can also add our custom colors here. So we have some we have two blue colors already provided by the theme, but let's add one more blue color that we will be using in our footer. So the color would be, if I click on plus button here, so we are getting a color palette here from which we can choose the color, or else if we have a hex code or RGB code, we can also use that as well. So I have hex code, so I'm going to just paste it here, and this is the blue color that we are going to use in our footer. So after adding this, let's click OK here. So it's been added here, and yeah, you can see the color hex code of the color as well, which is 2764BA. So now let's come back to the home page. Okay, before that, let's save the changes as well here. Perfect. So let's come back to the home page, and now we are on home page. So let's again edit the site header. So let's click on edit site header, and here let's go to the styling tab, and here we have few brand colors. And in this, what we'll do is I'll have to choose the white color, but we cannot choose it from here. For that, we'll have to just, if you can see here, we have a box. We need to click here, and then we will get these brand colors only, and we have to select whatever we want. So currently we want white color, so we'll be selecting this. So as you can see, the brand color has been changed to white. And that's it. Let's just close this, and we can sync it, or maybe just first of all let's change the footer color as well. So to change the footer background color, we just have to come here and probably, yeah, click on this, and then we'll have edit background, and here we can choose whatever color we want. So this is the color that we had added in the theme, so we are going to select this. Perfect. This looks good. Now let's just sync this first and then preview it. Now let's preview this. And yeah, our color has been applied, and this also looks good. You can add any color you want in your theme. It's up to you, whatever looks good to you. Now let's move ahead and see how to create a page, or maybe we can talk a bit more in theme. So let's just come back to Design Studio and come to styling, and here you can see we have here color palette, which has brand colors and also some more colors given with the theme by default, and we can also add few custom colors of ours as well. And here then we have option for background color. So let's try changing this and see how it changes our portal. So if I click here, so we'll get the same brand colors and more colors that we have in our theme, and we can choose any color as a background color of our portal. So if I click this one, we get a background color of somewhat light gray. So if I just sync this again and let's preview it and see how it looks. Now if I preview this, so it hasn't applied it to it yet, but okay, I think it somewhat got, acha, okay, we forgot to save the colors, so let's do this again. Click on the brand color that we want and then click on save here. And then sync it. And let's preview it now. So yeah, now our background has been added with the selected color that we chose. Or we can also choose some different color. But for now, let's move ahead. We have few fonts here as well. So we can modify fonts, font family, and then font weight and font size as well. And we can also choose the colors from here as well. Similarly, we can choose different stylings for heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, subheading 2. We have for paragraphs as well. And then we have site navigations as well. You will see these stylings as we progress in our video, as we add more components and pages in our portal. Similarly, we have buttons plus links. Here we can choose primary and secondary colors for buttons and links. And then we have sections stylings as well. So we can choose column margin, top and bottom, and then column padding as well. So apart from this, if you notice one thing, this is the theme that we had selected, and we changed our background color to light gray. And similarly, you can see it also shows light gray background. So basically, we are modifying the same thing that we had selected. And suppose if you want to revert back to the original styling of the selected theme, then what you have to do is, also you see here it is mentioned modified. So to revert all of the stylings that we custom applied, we need to click on this three dots here, and here we can click on reset to default. So let me just show you by clicking on reset to default. Reset. You see everything has been back to the default colors. Perfect. So, and we can now click on sync. Let me quickly just revert back the footer color, because I don't think it's looking very good to have some shining color in our footer. So let's just go back to the pages and come to the footer, click here and click on edit background, and let's just select. Okay, also if you notice, it also reverted the custom color that we had added. So let me just select any of the blue color from here. So let me just select this one for now, and let's sync this as well. It's also shining a little bit. Perfect. Now after themes, let's see how to create a page in Power Pages portal. So to create a page, as you can see, we have a button here, plus page. So let's click on this, and we get a pop-up with a description box to be added, like what we want. This is for AI generation, but we don't want to use Copilot AI generation for now. So we'll just go ahead and click on other ways to add a page. And here we can give a page name. So I want to add a contact list in this page. So I'm just going to write name contact here. And add page to the main navigation. Yes, we want it. So let's keep it checked. And for now, we will be starting from blank. So let's click on add here. Now our page has been created. As you can see, we have a contact page here. And now let's add a list here. So let's click on list. And here we can, for now, just turn off the AI insights here. And then come scroll below, we have a choose table. So I want to show contact list. So I'll be searching for contact table. And then we have select the data views. So let's select one of the data view, which will be for now active contacts. And we can name our list. So let's write here active contacts only and click on done. Our list has been added to contact page. So let's sync this. And let's click on preview. Perfect. So our list has been added, but here we can see we are getting a message mentioning you don't have permissions to view these records. So now it is very important to remember that since our portal is public, we mistakenly doesn't add any table or any record to show up on the portal which is confidential. So first of all, Power Pages already have a few settings to keep this from not happening, like setting up permissions and all. Before setting any permissions, no records from the data was table can be shown on the Power Portal pages. That, as you can see here, we are getting the warning, you don't have permission to view these records. So basically, we will have to add permissions to show any records on a portal. So let's quickly see how the permissions can be added. Let's go back to the studio. So in this list, we can see here we are getting a message box here mentioning set the permission on this list, so it can be seen and used by all your site visitors. So, and we are also getting a plus new permission here, so let's click on plus new permission, and here we get a box here to add a permission. So let's write the name of the permission. Since the permission will be applicable to contact, so we can write a name here. Contact, maybe contact permission for expense tracker. This is fine. And the table is contact, and then we want to give access type of global access. We have few other access type as well. We will see this later, but for now let's go with the global access. And then we have permission to, what permissions we want to give on the contact table. So first of all, let's just keep read for now. We will see other permissions later. This is the minimum permission that we want on any table to be seen on a portal, Power Pages portal. And apart from these permissions, we would want to assign roles as well. Without assigning any role, the permission won't work at all. So by default, we have 3 roles in Power Pages, which is administrators, anonymous users, and authenticated users. So authenticated users basically means anyone who have logged in using a credentials can will have this permission that we are giving here. And for administrators as well, we can give few extra permissions. For that, we will have to create a new table permission on contact entity only. And anonymous users basically means if we give this table permission with the role to anonymous users, basically means that this contact table can be shown even when the person is not signed into our portal. So let's see these two for now. So first of all, let's click on authenticated users and see how it works. So let's close this. So the authenticated user has been added, and let's just click on save here. Now let's sync this quickly. Let's click on preview. So since I am already logged in, we should be able to see the contact records here. So you can see we are getting the contact records along with pagination here as well. Now since the role assigned to the permission is authenticated users, so if we sign out, we shouldn't be able to see the table records here. So let's click on sign out, and here you don't have permission to view these records. And if we sign back in, we are able to access it. Now let's go back and change, or let's add anonymous users as well. So to add to open permission to edit permission record again, we will just click on this list here and click on permissions. So this is the permission that we had created. Let's click on this, and now let's add anonymous users in the role as well. After checking this, just close from here, and now anonymous users has been added. So basically what it means is a logged in user can also see, and an anonymous user basically means the person who is not logged in, anyone randomly visiting on our Power Page portal can also see that contact list. Now let's click on save. Now let's close this and click on sync here. Perfect, it's been synced. Okay, sorry. Now let's click on preview. So currently we are signed in, so it's obvious that it's showing the records. Now let's sign out. And even after signing out, as you can see here, it's saying sign in. Basically we are signed out. We can see the table records here. So the permissions needs to be added to a entity or table in Power Pages so that a proper user can see the records that they want. So let's get back and remove anonymous user from the permission. Let's click here again, go to permissions, click on the permission and just remove the anonymous user role from here. Click on three dot and click on remove. Let's save this. Close. Now let's sync this. Perfect. Let's quickly test it out also. Now we don't have permission to view these records, and let's sign in. Now we are signed in. Now the list offers some more functionalities as well. So let's quickly check those out. So let's go back to Design Studio and click on list here. And here you can see we can also add filters here. Apart from that, we can also edit view. And we have also already seen the permissions. But before that, we will see all these later. For now, let's click on edit list. And here you can see the setup page we have already seen. And then let's come to actions. So in actions, what we can do is we can add few actions from here. So let's talk about this a bit later. For now, let's go to the more options. So in more options, we can customize our list to be more intuitive. So here you can see here it says number of records per page. So currently it's set to 10, but we can change it to 5 or 6. So let's change it to 5. But before that, let's see if it's actually 10 or not. So here you can see we have 10 records showing here on a single page. And now if we set it to 5, we will be only seeing 5 rows of 5 records per page. And after that, we have enabled search in the list. So we can enable the search in the list from here, and we can also give a placeholder text. So let's write here search contact maybe. And then we have few advanced settings as well that we will see in upcoming videos. We'll see how what is Power Pages management and how we can customize our portal using Power Pages management as well. So for now, let's check these out, the number of records per page, either it's 5 or not, and if we have a search in the list or not. So let's click on done. So now you can see we have a search box added here. So let's click on sync here. Perfect. Now let's preview this. And now we have a search box and we have 5 records in a single page, and with that we have more number of pages here since we have reduced the number of records in a single page, and we can navigate through those pages as well. Now let's try to search and see if it works or not. So let's check. Let's take a record from second page, which is Rene Boardes. So let's search it. Let's come back to first page and let's write here Rene, and let's hit enter. So now here we are getting the record Rene Boardes here. Now in Power Pages portal, apart from applying permissions on a table, basically we just applied a permission on a contact table, and based on that we were able to see or not see the records in this list. Similarly, the table permission, instead of table permission, we can also apply page permissions. So suppose we don't want this contact page to be accessible to a anonymous user. So currently what happening is, if we sign out, we don't see the records here because there is a table permission which is restricting the records to only authenticated users, and so anonymous users are not able to see the records. But instead of this, or apart from this, so basically we want this functionality as well, but we also want that this complete page is inaccessible. So right now anyone with a URL can access this page as well. Also, even I'm signed out, I'm able to see the contact page in the navigation bar. So we completely want to hide it from a anonymous user, and we also, if even if the anonymous user got URL somehow, we don't want it to be accessible. So let's see how to do that. So for this we will go to Design Studio, and here to set a page permission we just go to the page and click on three dot here, and here we can see page settings, and here we can see the permissions, and currently it's set to anyone can see this page. That's why we are able to see the contact uh, menu here, and also the page is accessible. So let's change it. So let's click on, I want to choose who can see this page, and when I select this we get a drop down box here which basically asks us to select a role. So let's see, we only want this page to be available to authenticated users. So basically it will restrict the anonymous users, so that this page won't be able to so that anonymous users won't be able to access this page. So let's click on OK, and let's see if it works or not. Let's click on. Let's click on preview, and now it's asking for sign in. So if I just sign in here, so now we are signed in and we are able to access this contact page. And let's go back to home page, or wait, let's just first copy the URL of the contact page. Now I have copied it. So let's go back to home page and let's sign out. And now let's paste the URL of the contact page and let's hit enter. And here you can see it's just redirecting to sign in page. So basically the page is completely inaccessible to anonymous users. So in this video we have seen how to change visibility of the portal, how to modify portal theme, how to create a page, what are table permissions, how to add a contact list, and how to customize it with search box and the number of records in a page in the list. And then in the end we have also seen how to apply page permissions. So I hope you liked this video. We will meet again in the next video. Thanks everyone.